watching the Daytona 500, the 2020 edition, live from Daytona International Speedway.
She took it.
Yeah.
I'm not training these porcupines. It's just getting to know them. It's just like meeting a new friend. Good job. That's exciting.
There's some water right there.
You good?
No?
All right, Julio. Breathe. That's a good girl.
I have worked with porcupines in the past, but working with a new porcupine is a little nerve-wracking. For them to come out like at this time, it was impressive. They walked around. They did more than I thought was gonna happen. Yeah, I was a little nervous. So when she kind of hopped on my leg, I'm like, oh, okay.
Within a few days, Junebug has made this her home. I'm really pleasantly surprised with how her confidence level just increased. So I think Junebug's gonna be our first program animal, and Sneedy will be too. It's just gonna take him a little longer. Who's that over there?
Right now. Guys, this is serious.
Okay.
As soon as
We
possible.
got this, man.
What?
I said we got this.
You got it.
Please, we need you.
Okay, are you ready, man?
Yeah.
This is our first mission in space.
Exciting.
Good luck.
Any of your hair, but see, gas is dangerous. Gas burns really fast. It almost burned his face off.
Like the grand finale was at the very beginning. It was like the grand beginning.
Yeah.
Now I know going forward, maybe that's not the best starter.
But the damp wood can't hold the flame.
I'm getting a little pissed off that Ben isn't pressing him more. Ben has been doing this for years. Shouldn't he know how to get this money?
I need to spend some more time just thinking. So we need to get this right. It would be really good to get the Series A.
Mike has set up a mock pitch with his team at Gramercy so we can practice for Series A, and that will be between $5 and $10 million.
So Tuesday we do the dry run because I really want to get my team excited.
The $500,000 will pay for Luna, our developer, and the team, but what it doesn't pay for is building millions of units and eventually getting that hardware into market.
So on Tuesday I'll email you.
Fernando Tatis Jr. often takes time for fans. His look is catching on.
It's really cool to see the little Tatis wigs and the little dreadlocks that the kids are wearing. You know, that means something. That means that, you know, not only is he a good player, but he's a good guy. You know, and that's, at the end of the day, it's how you represent yourself off the field. And, you know, he's very professional on and off the field.
As a youngster in San Pedro, Fernando longed for the days when he'd get to go to the big league ballparks with his father. Now, Fernando Jr. is the one away from home. But he and his father speak often, mostly about baseball.
You gotta learn how to hit the ball to right field, through the middle, and to the left field. So you gotta use the whole field. That's something that we talk about every day.
The Tatis family has twice overcome the challenges that baseball life creates, and they have remained close.
Yo diría que lo lo ha hecho crecer en una línea de apoyo de su familia. Una familia cristiana, una familia con un concepto amplio de lo que es la educación, de lo que es el respeto, de lo que es comportarse delante de las personas, una dedicación, personas estudiosas. Eso lo ha ayudado bastante a ser lo que él es hoy.
Agradecido de Dios, de que me ha dado una mamá y una papá que siempre han estado encima de mí, que me han traído por el buen camino y que sin importar que me han dado el apoyo, siempre han estado ahí en cada situación para traerme por un buen camino.
Yo simplemente estaba viendo a mi hijo haciendo lo que le gustaba y me disfrutaba eso, igual que siempre.
The man who foresaw his son in the big leagues soon after his child picked up a bat has a new vision for the future.
Playing 20 years in the big league, that's what we're looking for. You know, playing every day. If he can make it to the Hall of Famer, let's do it. Why not? Let's go forward. You know, that's what he got in his mind.
I'm Chris Williams, and I'm a film and TV composer with DL Music. I am a guitar player and started out as a rock musician about 30 years ago, and I've come to love writing production music. I do rock and I do some pop corporate, and I'm really good at doing the minimal tension, the minimal emotional, as well as various other types of music. You know, music is very emotional, so that's gonna pretty much trigger what I want to write, unless it's a client request, and then I have to go specific on that. If it's a brief, it'll obviously explain, what is needed, but sometimes I want to know what the emotional value is, and then what I'll do is I take the reference tracks and I'll just sit and listen to them for a while, drive them in my head, try to get them, be a part of it. It's just to try to, like it's my new favorite album. And then I'll kind of sit and try to pull similar elements in and without copying and being my own touch. DL Music has been wonderful. I think their personal touch with composers, and I think the professionalism and their attention to detail is absolutely amazing. What I love is the amount of opportunities that a composer has with DL Music, and I love the music that I compose for you. It's been a challenge, but fun. I love it.